Dr. Mansi, what is the number one thing that stops an entrepreneur from being successful?
Awesome. Great question, right? So how many entrepreneurial women we have here in the room? 60%? Awesome. So quick question. Everybody's read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Right? So we go from an employee to a self-employee, right? All you do is buy yourself a job in the name of business. That's what most people do. So this whole solopreneurship is BS. That's where a lot of entrepreneurs fail. Like if you look at the stats, most entrepreneurs, 90% of them are out within the first 5 years. And I have lost $100,000 in personal finances in my first business. So I took it as an MBA, right? So that was the best experience because I created $1 million business within the first year of launching second time. So that's the power of learning and never be scared of failure. So when we go on that side of the poor dad side, right, the employee and self-employee, that's the number one reason entrepreneurs fail. You want to be on the other side, even when you're on this side, is how you cross the bridge. So you want to be a business owner with systems in place, don't buy tactics. And start investing early on. When I failed my first business with the $100,000 in personal finance and I had to go back to corporate, I saved up $50,000 in my first year of having a job and invested and really did well with that investment. That's how I got out of the rat race. So I tell people like proper planning, don't quit out of burnout, don't be a self-employed person, find a community that you can really rely on for your support system and start investing with proper measures in place that are high returns because with the 5-6% that are available in the market, like that would be at 60 that you can look at the returns on that. So that's what I would say.
All
Don't
right.
be self-employed.
Okay. What is your secret recipe for success?
My secret recipe. The first time, of course, I failed, so I didn't have the secret recipe then, but I came back and I leveraged, in 2020, I leveraged a full online system in place because I launched a business in February of 2020, decided to go full time, and March 2020 happened, right? And it was not a good time. So I leveraged LinkedIn. I've built two businesses, one 7-figure, one 6-figure, through LinkedIn within 2 years. So 2020 to 2022, I was like really doing well. And my secret recipe is having a foolproof brand authority system that is through LinkedIn because it's a gold mine we are sitting on. It's a 900 million user platform, out of which 300 are from US, so which is good enough for you to find your clients, right? And everybody can be on there, just knowing how to leverage that platform is the secret.
All right. How do you pick who to spend your time with?
Good question, right? Time, guys, time is one commodity that will never come back. This today that you're spending here will never come back in this lifetime. You would have to come back with a different life to get this time back, right? So time is so important. Now, who do you spend with is going to make or break you. Everybody knows, right? Like you become...
Can I get an amen?
Woo! Everybody knows that you become the sum of 5 people you spend the most time with, right? Now, I was in the corporate world, and all my employees, so I was making $250,000, all my employees were making like 5 figures, like in the corporate world that were like the helper, the support staff. And I'm like, okay, I'm spending too much time with people that are net worth total 200,000. And that's me 200,000, that's like 400,000 right here, and I'm not gonna grow out of this. So what I started doing is stop going out with these people and started spending my time listening to Tony Robbins, signed up for an amazing program with Fortune Builders, and then all the net worth that I wanted started changing. And it's not greed, it's just the growth. Like, as human beings, if we're not growing, we're dying, right? So when you have like good money, you can do good things for the world. And that's why we want to have good money, right? So spend your time with the right people. Evaluate, how do they make you feel? Do they make you feel bigger than you? Do they see the best in you, the potentials that you have? Or they're always trying to like compare and bring you down? Like go home and evaluate your time with them and then start cutting. Like be an editor of your life and start cutting the wrong people.
Okay. All right. What led you to create a Red Pill Experience Retreat?
All right, so this is my favorite question because I'm an immigrant. I came to America when I was 20, and a dream was sold to me. A dream was sold when I was a child in India. America makes a big impact in India, and we're a country of 1.4 billion people that are like beyond rat race. Like, forget rat race we have here. Over there, it's like cutthroat, right? So I come here and I see the matrix because I came from a different world. And I'm like, everybody's plugged in. Like, this is not the American dream I want to live. I don't want to have a stable job and a car and a house. I want to thrive. I already had all that in India. So I unplugged from the matrix of the professional corporate job, the fast food, you know, the big pharma. I'm trained fully in big pharma, and it blew my mind how natural medicine is considered alternative, whereas it's the first line that our body needs, right? So I have spent 10 years in school studying pharmaceutical drugs and impact of it on body, and I will not take one pill. So that was the matrix I wanted to bust first, and then the financial matrix and all that. So that's why Red Pill Retreat was created with John Block, because we are very, very committed to transforming and awakening humanity.
All right. Ooh, last question, Dr. Mansi. What is the one most important message you would like to give to our women entrepreneurs today?
Women, we have been told many things growing up, right? You have to take care of the household. You have to take care of your man, your kids. And then now we've been told we have to also bring money to the table. Like, what's going on? We are messed up with our feminine and masculine. At one point, I forgot that this was a female's body. I felt like a man because I had to take care of a lot of things myself, right? So one message for you guys is to honor the balance within you, and also not forget we are directly from the divine. God has given us the power to reproduce. Like, that's such an honor, but at the same time, we're so intelligent, we're so amazing nurturers, givers. So don't forget that, and find the right people that will nurture that in you.
Awesome. Thank you. Woo.